Hello everyone! Welcome or welcome back. Another day, another video. How are we doing? Alright, hope you're doing okay. How are you? So, I did possibly have something to say, but maybe we can discuss how you're doing a little bit first. I'm just trying to think. So, what are we, sort of in the week a little bit? Spring cleaning might be something atop the mind. I don't know. I mean, aren't we in the middle of spring? I'll certainly get to it at some point. My place is a mess. Alright, so hope you're doing okay, enjoying yourself. Hope your place is alright. I usually have, I'm usually hiding all the dirt just outside the screen here. Anyway, maybe I discuss things. What I was going to say is, we'll see here what happens after I take 3 days off and how much it destroys my results in the algorithm. It's mostly just in case you guys want to do something like this. But yeah, happy to be back. Would love to discuss topics and try to entertain you with things that I don't really talk about with people in regular life. May I? All right. I wanted to pick on the Warriors a little bit, but this team, I didn't even really want to mention the team name. We're just talking about basketball philosophy, or maybe sports philosophy here, if that's the right term. The team that used to pass it around the most is now, it's been 5 years or 7 or something like that, or 10 or something. It's been a while. I should really know that number before I discuss this, but I was just going to say, I had something funny to say about what they should do with my main man, Mr. Klay Thompson, and it's rough. It's a bit of a rough patch for the team. I was just going to say, maybe just change the team name. And then I was thinking, sort of to avoid the topic of having to discuss seems like such a good, friendly person, a little too friendly, if I'm being honest, perhaps to his own teammates, at least, specifically. And we're talking about the tough guys on his team. Either way, maybe just change the team color. I'm looking over here, but I don't really have any notes. Just a little uncomfortable getting back into things. Hey, that's one of the downsides to removing yourself from the web for 3 days in a row. Either here nor there, maybe talk a tiny bit about the Dubai floods. We're supposed to care about the whole world here, people. And that includes anybody that might be watching in Dubai. Hello. Not that there ever is or was, but you find out that you see all these videos and stuff, but you find out that it's 6 inches of rain causing this much havoc. I just kind of wonder if they built their infrastructure a little too quickly. Something like that. Trying to avoid as many penis jokes or sex jokes as possible, just because it's been done, hasn't it? You couldn't even drown a baby. I don't know. I'm just trying, guys. It was slinging here. I wanted to talk a little bit about, if you guys are down for it, just a tiny bit. I almost don't want to mention their names again here, but there was a Calabasas fight companion, a little bit piggybacking off of last show, a little bit maybe. I want to thank you guys for sticking around. I know I got a new subscriber, but I would have known your name. So, obviously, an anonymous one, thank you. Yeah, just the funny between these two comics that seem to be very similar. I feel like this is the last little thing, and I've been watching. Okay, so to finish my thought there, the last little thing that would unravel comedy in such a good way. Comedy is in such a good place. It's back. I don't feel like I have to talk about it as much anymore, which is great. Dave Chappelle's new comedy show, for example, comedy club, excuse me. Actually kind of flubbed the joke I was going to make there. Hope it doesn't turn into a comedy club. Anyway, so it'd be nice if, like I was watching Twitter, for example, or what are we calling it? I mean, I do kind of want to respect Elon. Some of the stuff you see on there, though, I mean, free speech is run amok for sure. I'm really just talking about the things you see and some of the violent videos and stuff like that. It's really just school fightings and stuff like that. But some death, gun death maybe. All right, security camera. Anyway, it's great to see that the world is still alive out there. Wow. And for that reason, I'm going to continue calling it Squitter, maybe. I don't know. There's not much else to say. And oops, I'm rambling. But we got so many topics on it. Thankfully backed up, and I want to talk about a couple of things tomorrow as well. How are we doing? I mean, how am I doing, right? 2 days back and off of 3 days. I feel like we don't really have the vibe back, at least on this one, maybe? I don't know. I don't think it was that terrible. Okay, guys, cheerios. I love you. See you guys around the bend as soon as possible. Okay, toodles. Maybe I should be more specific. Brian Callen. I just want to predict. How about that? It seems like in the next couple months, if I had to make a prediction, he's going to open up against his fatherly instincts about maybe what happened, right? Okay,